Why does the light look different? The lighting looks different over here, y'all. What's upper? What's upper? What is uppity dupper? I'm not a fan of the lighting. It's looking like it's a little bit darker than usual. A little bit darker than usual. I don't know. We're gonna rock with it though. Cause yeah. So hi everybody. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hope all is well. Let me see. Who all we got in here already? Good morning, Ken. How you doing? Welcome in, Warm Strong, over there on the gram. The lighting looks better on the gram than over here. So, let's see. I'm glad you like my song. Oh, yeah. Good morning. You Learn with Robert. Miss Sammy Joe, how you doing? So, yeah, today I was looking at some Cheaters Exposed the Christmas edition, and I was like, oh, let's talk about this on a Monday morning. We haven't done one of these in a while where we talk about situations like kind of like a what would you do type of scenario. Welcome in, Coco. How you doing, girl? Sandra, how you doing? Good morning to you as well. It's been like cold here and my hands have been severely dry. Like I have to put on lotion like every 10 minutes, it feels like. So if y'all see me over here rubbing my hands because I'm applying more lotion. So y'all, I got these scenarios I want to share with you. Just utter ridiculous. So sorry for hacking. I did pin the link up there if y'all want to come up here too. But yeah, let's go ahead and get up into this. Let me see, where was I at? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Hey, Sunday Backyard Farmer. Happy Monday to you, sir. So the first one is a lady by the name of Elle. She's 31 years old. My colleague and I, we both work at the police station, have been having an affair since May. We had sex at work a few times in the past, but we normally like to be as far away from people as known possible. However, he suggests that we both work on the Christmas Day shift. Things generally a little bit quieter, as it would be the last opportunity we would have to see each other for a while. To cut the long story short, we slept with each other a few times throughout the day when we could. There was something thrilling about it, but I have to be honest and say that I feel more wrong cheating on my husband on Christmas versus any other day out the year. What? Good morning, Sammy Joe. How you doing? So they're both police officers. They cheating, fooling around, but she feels bad cheating around Christmas versus the other months on her husband. I know, Coco. I know, like, what? On the police force. They doing it on the job and everything. I'm like, wow. So I just wanted to share that one. I was like, okay, you think they out there protecting you and fighting crime. They out there cheating and having affairs on the clock. Just straight cluckery. Straight foolishness. What's up, Dayshawn on the track? Oh, but wait, I do have more. That was just the craziest one. I was just like, that was the first one I seen. I was like, what's up? What's up, Maisha? How you doing, girl? Happy Monday to you. I am very disappointed in this lighting. Very disappointed. Let me carry on and keep on reading these other ones. So that one wasn't more or less like an advice one. It was just like they cheating around on Christmas and they feel bad. So anyway, let me get to the real meat and potatoes. So we got Miss Teresa here. She's been married for 41 years and found out her husband was having an affair for quite some months now. There was a time I would have divorced him ASAP, but I've been grieving over his betrayal and the thought of being without a man I've been with since I was 19 just shatters me. We are, however, going to separate at my request. But because I will never be able to trust him again because of all the lies. I wish it had been just one time, no question, stay with him. Let me read that again because I kind of chopped and screwed that. Okay, so she's been married 41 years, found out her husband was cheating. Hey, Bamit, how you doing? Welcome in. Okay, so this is Teresa. She's been married 41 years, found out her husband was having an affair from quite some time now. There was a time she would have divorced him now, but now she's in the fear of being without a man. But she's been with him since she was 19 years old. They are going to go ahead and separate. They're still legally married, but they're going to separate because she will never be able to trust him again. If it was just a one-time thing, she would have just like forgave him for it. But since it's been more than one time, she can't forgive him. So how do you feel about, I don't know. Like, I've never been married. I have had a couple long-term relationships, but I've never, they both the dogs, 365 days. Sammy Joe. See, I don't know. I've never had a ring on it. Well, I've had a ring. I had a couple rings, but I've never actually walked down the aisle, I should say. So is it really like the thought of being without a man if you've been with them for so long, 30, 40 years? I don't know. The longest I've been in a relationship would have to be, let's see. I'll say about 7 years. So prayers up to Teresa. So is there a difference also what Teresa was saying, like somebody who cheated, you've been with that person, you're married, you cheated one time versus you cheated a couple times. So it's easier to forgive if it's only a one-time thing. Oh, Coco saying goodbye. Hey, RLM, how you doing? Welcome in, my favorite avatar, Deborah Garrett. Good morning, Lacey. So we got some more people coming in. I'm going to read this situation again. Y'all let me know y'all's input, okay? Please let me know your input. We're going to help Teresa out. So Teresa has been married for 41 years. Found out her husband was having an affair for quite some months now. There was a time back in the day she would have divorced him ASAP, but now that she's older, she's grieving over the betrayal and the thoughts of being without a man because she's been with this man since she was 19 years old. They've been married for 41 years. They are, however, going to separate because of the lies and she cannot trust him. She wished it was just a one-time thing where it would be easier to get over. So many questions. Is it easier if somebody cheats one time versus multiple times? The older you get and you've been with, like, the longer you've been with the person and then going back to being single, is it scarier just going back into the single life? So she doesn't want to divorce him yet because she's not ready to fully be, single. She's been with this man since she was 19 years old. Hey, Trish, how you doing this morning? My heart goes out to her because, like, I'm so opposite. Like, I'm just so independent. But if I were to get married and, like, the trust factor, and then if it's broke, I think she said at the end she wished it would have been just a one-time thing. One time, 5 times. If you cheat, you cheat. That's my scenario. I don't see how it's a easier situation if it's one time versus if it's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. She better go get her cougar on. Okay. So yeah, prayers out to Teresa. Let me see. I do have some more. Yeah, it doesn't matter either way, one time or multiple times. Some people don't go for cheating one time. Some folks stay no matter how many times. This is true. I had a friend. She married this dude. We all knew he was no good, but she loved the thought of being married. Thought that they can get married and she could not change him, but he would like be more committed and everything else like that. He still went out there and cheated. They stayed married for a while, but they didn't make it to the 10-year mark. Almost, but not quite. And she just finally they finally separated. But one time or 50 times, goodbye. I agree. Disrespect is disrespect. Yeah, I guess she's just been, because she said she's been married with him since she was 19. And what she know? Who knows if he already done cheated one time? He could have cheated multiple times. That's the first time he got caught. We'll just put it like that. So why are you gonna still stay married, but you're separating? Teresa, I just have so many questions. So many questions. Good morning, Miss Tamika. How you doing? Okay. This one's kind of funny. Okay. Bye, chocolate. Bye. Bye. The dog over here want to hang out. Okay. Her man called her at 3 a.m. to come pick him up. Where from? He wasn't sure of the specific street, but he said I would see him. I got there. He came from behind a tree in just his underwear. He just got chased out of his girlfriend's house when her husband caught them. So the person who, okay, more and more questions on this one as well. They're together and he's cheating with somebody else. The husband of the girlfriend or whatever, the side piece. I'm laughing at Coco. The husband of the side piece caught them. So he called his girl to come pick him up in just his underwear. Man, I would have drove off so fast. Like, you cheating on me and you want me to come pick you up in just your underwear? Bye. Bye. What's up, Salon Diva? How you doing? What would you do? Why would your man call you? He's in just his underwear from the side piece house. Like, you can't find no guys, none of your friends to call. Okay, vroom vroom. Like, hey man, come bring some extra clothes. I'm out here in the cold. You gonna call your girl? You gonna call you what? Hey K Renee, how you doing? Okay, so let's read this again. We got more people coming in. Okay, her man called her at 3 a.m. to come pick him up from where he wasn't sure of the specific street, but he said that she would see him. I got there and came out. Oh, and he came out from behind a tree in just his underwear. He got chased out of his girlfriend's house when the side piece. He got chased out of the side piece house when the husband of the side piece caught them, and he called his girl to come pick him up in just his underwear. I wouldn't even say. I would have just kept on driving. Okay, ain't that it? Why are you calling me? Like, I mean, do they have an open relationship where they just accepting cheating? Hey, Riaz. Chalking up the deuces. If I did have a boyfriend and a side piece, I would straight be like, call my friend, hey girl, bring me a hoodie and some sweatpants because I'm out here naked. I'm not calling my man my main piece, the one who's helping out on the mortgage and the light bill and stuff. I'm not gonna mess that. Well, I've already messed it up by cheating, but what? Did I say hi to Riaz? I might have got the husband number so we can discuss our cheating partners. But he was outside. I don't know where which was it, a house? Was it an apartment? I don't know. It's just straight foolery, I tell you, foolery. Okay. 4 wives. No, not over here. Let me see. This next one is, I looked at his Apple Watch and saw his friend texted him and said that we needed to leave the other girl alone and focus on his marriage. His response was, I only use my fingers. I don't understand that one. I don't understand. Okay, anyway. I'll find another good one. Okay. What's up, Ace of Spades? Okay. He kept having to run back and forth to work for something. For the longest time, I believed him. One night, he said he had to run to work and sign some reports that were overdue. Okay, fine. He accidentally took my phone instead of his phone because we both have similar cases. I didn't realize it until the text message came across. Did your wife let you leave the house yet? text came through. I text back that he was on the way and asked if she could let him know that he grabbed my phone by mistake. The side piece response, no joke, was, "New phone, who is this?" So then it says down here in the bottom, when he got home, he had this long, ridiculous story, but ultimately was never smart enough to put a passcode or anything on his phone or delete old text messages and pics that he has sent. So the side piece got caught up talking about new phone. Who is this? I prefer to have only one doe. One doe. Okay. So my whole thing is, if you're gonna be a side piece, be that side piece. Don't be trying to be all scary once you see the wife or the main piece. Because if I'm a side piece and I find out I'm a side piece, I'm like, yeah, I've been messing around with him since 1997. What else you want to know, girl? This, that, and the third. Because it is what it is. I know. That's why I was like, that was the other one. I was like, moving on. Yeah, Salon Diva. I was like, okay. Okay, let's see. What else we got here? Yeah, I was on that one. I was kind of like, no. I don't think I want to continue reading that when they talking about fingers and everything. So the next situation is, my now ex used his Apple account to set up their 2-year-old son's iPad. I was in the kitchen cleaning one evening. I was in the kitchen cleaning one evening, and my son was sitting on the floor playing on the iPad. He was watching Mickey Mouse Clubhouse when he clicked out and said, "Mama, look at this." As a busy parent doing chores, we don't often look and say, "Oh, wow, buddy, that's cool," while still loading the dishwasher. He walked over to me, pulled my pants, and said, "Mama, Daddy, look." I looked down to then see messages open with my now ex dude. Oh, okay, he was sexting. Okay, what? Okay, so the baby daddy put his Apple account into the iPad to set up the settings and stuff like that. The little boy found some sex messages because it's the daddy's iPhone or Apple account. He was obviously sexting someone. I grabbed the iPad and scrolled through the messages. It was his ex, who he had reconnected with via Facebook. I screenshotted everything, sent it to my email, then deleted the evidence on the iPad from the son. "Hey, Daphne, how you doing?" Later on, I confronted him after a very heated argument in which the police were called. My son and I left for my sister's house. My ex gaslighted me about everything, and his family came for my throat, saying they would come and get custody of my son. So naturally and calmly, I posted everything, every screenshot that I saved on Facebook, and tagged him and his entire family in a public post. And should have, and I'm glad she did. Welcome in, Daphne. So he got caught texting his ex because he hooked up his Apple account to his son's iPad. So once she confirmed, well, first before she deleted it off the kid's iPad, she screenshotted them, sent them to her email, and then like she came for him, and they had an argument. The family tried to take custody of the son, and so she put all that evidence on Facebook that he was out there cheating. I think that was the right way to go. Good for her, indeed. Good for her, indeed. Well, hello, wellness. How you doing? Okay. And shout out to the 35 people in here, whether you are speaking and leaving comments or you are in the bushes. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay. Let me keep on reading. I found a lot of them. It's a whole plethora of these. So, the grandfather, okay, it's the husband, wife, boyfriend, girl. Okay, Coco, good for her indeed. It's the husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever they are. It doesn't say. Oh, okay, husband and wife. They're married. Husband and wife. And they live with the grandfather. The grandfather developed dementia, so we moved in to help take care of him. My husband didn't have a job, but would leave every day with a book bag. Long story short, I found condoms in the book bag and found an open wrapper fell out of his pants pocket when I was doing laundry. To this day, he refuses to admit that he was cheating. He even suggested that the wrapper came from the grandfather who has dementia. He lost my respect and his wife, which was her, but we co-parent very well. We just don't talk about the past. So the grandfather has dementia. He's blaming it on the grandfather playing around opening the condoms. A, why do you even have condoms in your book bag? B, where are you going every morning with no job? Where are you going every morning with no job, but you got this book bag? Where are you going? Where are you going? I need you to come home with some applications or something. Oh, we got more people up in here. What's up, Anne Marie? Let me see. Blue Loads, good morning. Says, how are you? Good morning, chat. Can't speak individually, but coming in saying hello, working and listening. Oh my goodness. Coco be cracking me up. The lies he tells. Okay. Red flag alert indeed. Let me read this one more time because we almost at 40 people in here. Just for the people in the bushes who may have just came in. Okay. Husband, wife, and the grandfather and the son all live in a house. The grandfather developed dementia. We moved in to help take care of him. The husband does not work, have a job, or anything, but leaves the house every day with this same book bag. Long story short, found condoms in the book bag and an open wrapper fell from his pants pocket when I was doing the laundry. To this day, he refuses to admit that he was cheating. He never suggested that the wrapper came from him. It could have been from the grandfather. Since then, I lost respect for him, but we co-parent easily. We just don't talk about the past. Good morning, RFD Talk. How are you this morning? And good morning, Determined Diva. I tell you. Gonna put it on the grandfather. That might be Pawpaw's open condom wrapper. Who's Pawpaw sleeping with? Pawpaw's over there sick with dementia. Can't remember nothing. Ain't nobody coming to the house. Lord have mercy. This coffee is extremely hot. Just not on her. Okay, Salon Diva. The other foolery. That was Pop. The thing got me is you blaming Pawpaw? Who's Pawpaw messing around with? Who's Pawpaw messing around with? Okay, let me keep on going. We got plenty more. What time is it? It's only 9:40. Okay. So here's the next one. I went to Houston for a job interview. When I called home, my then husband was really distracted due to a party he was having. So I went to, pause right there. I go to Houston for something on the job and you throwing a party? What? Red flag, as Wellness will say. He was having. So anyway, 2 days later, I got home. I was spending time with my four and a half year old stepson. As I was holding him and telling him how much I missed and loved him, he casually says, "You love me like Jenna?" And I was like, "Well, who is Jenna?" My little stepson proceeded to tell me how daddy has a little friend named Jenna who spent the night and told him and his older brother, who was 6 at the time, that she loved them so much and looked forward to being their mommy. When he got home, I called my father-in-law and told him I was leaving, filing for divorce, and the reasoning behind it all. Never saw those kids again who I loved or that asshole. Changed my name back to my original name. Okay? Wow, indeed. Wow, Indeed. What's up, Jamie? I see you had an awesome birthday. I mean, like, Papa never left the house, Rooster. Well, from the story, Papa just sitting there with dementia. If anything, he's just gonna sit there and play with himself. But but you might have a point. You might have a point, but let's read this one again. Let's read it one more time. That's crazy. Kids will tell all. Okay, told on his own father. Soon to be ex. Okay, went to Houston for a job interview. Called home. The husband was having a party while she was out there looking for a job. She got home, told her stepson how much she missed him and everything. And the stepson is like, "Oh, you miss me as much as Jenna missed me?" And then the wife is like, "Who is Jenna?" And then the little stepson proceeded to tell her, my little stepson proceeded to tell me how daddy was with his friend Jenna, who spent the night, and told him and his older brother, who was 6, that she loved them so much and looked forward to being their mama. So then she called the father-in-law, told her that they were getting a divorce, and she changed her name back to her original name. Let me read these comments. Welcome in, Miss Patty. Kicking it with Alvin. How you doing, sir? Standing on business. Well, you know, you're not my mama. I do want to let you know, Daddy over here had this girl named Jenna. She said she's gonna be our new mama. I don't know where you gonna go, but she said she's gonna be our new mama. I just thought I wanted to let you know, give you a heads up. What? Much love to everybody in the chat. Welcome in, geeky girls. Yeah, it didn't say. She said she divorced him and changed her name back. She never seen the kids again that she missed, or the ex-husband. So she don't know what's going on with him. Coco's like, good job, high five. You want to go to Chuck E. Cheese? You want some pizza tonight? You want some pizza? Good job. You did good, stepson. You did good. Oh, man. Y'all are hilarious. Good morning, Bayou Sugar. So on a side note, Bayou, Bougie, Educate Natural, I love what you guys are doing, trying to train us on Evu MOOCs, even though I cannot say the name correctly. I was in and out the live stream when you guys were live Saturday, and I was questioning, like, can you guys do like a how to set it up, how to log in and set it up to your YouTube account, and I guess you can go live on Instagram and YouTube on Evu MOOCs. So yeah, that's why I was trying to ask over there. Yeah, that little 4-year-old, the snitching was real, but he did good, even though it was his own father. But he did good. I'm in the bush popping in and out to say hi to everybody in the chat and hit that like button. Thank you so much, Andel. I appreciate it. So let me ask real quick. Do you guys think that the stepson, it wasn't even her son, it's the father's son, do you think he was wrong? He was only 4. You think he was wrong for snitching on his daddy? And thank you, Alvin, for coming over here, checking out over here on the gram as well. He did terrible. He can't be so crazy. Shout out to the 40 people in here with this cluckery. That's kind of similar to the other story. Okay, let me see. Yeah, it was good snitching though. Let's read this next scenario. Okay, no, he was not wrong. The dad is wrong for not being honest to his current wife. And then Russo followed back, snitching is snitching. And the little boy snitched. And she has a story to tell. Y'all want to hear it? What's up, Jay?
Here it go.
Here you go.
Yeah, you know I can't let y'all go without hearing my stories.
Hold
Yeah, I
on,
had a situation
hold on. Before you
similar.
let me just read
Go
Coco
ahead.
real quick. Coco said he did right, and I hope he learns because now he has to miss who he knew. Now what? Comes from another. Okay, he had to miss who he knew. Now here comes another female to learn. Okay, gotcha. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, she.
Yeah. Nah, it wasn't a kid that actually spilled the beans. It was the mother that spilled the beans. So I was dealing with this woman, and it was like a reconnect type thing. And so she been trying to get at me for a minute, and finally I said, okay, let's set a date. We'll go ahead and go out.
Pause. Okay,
So
you're married, and some other woman wants to hang out with you. Is that what you're saying?
no, this was old. This was before I got married.
Okay.
This was like years before I got married. So, like I said, this this girl, I used to know her back in the day. So we decided to reconnect, talk or whatever. So I was like, all right, I'll take you out on a date. We'll go from there. I go to the mall, try to get fly, and I see her at the mall, with her baby daddy. And I'm like, well, there's no sweat. That's baby daddy. I can't break that because they got a kid together. So she fools around, go home. I call her and she answered. I was like, what happened to us going out today? And she was like, oh, something came up, whatever. I already knew what it was. So I was like, cool. So while we talking, her mom comes in there and say something to her. And I put the phone on mute. So she said, hello, hello. She thought I hung up or whatever. She fooled around, got to talking with her mom. Her mom just spilled the beans like, oh, Rashid's a good man. You know him, this and that. And you need to make up your mind. He's going to deal with his baby daddy. And what's this other knucklehead you got calling the house too? And I'm like, wow. So you out here with baby daddy and a new dude. And you trying to pull up with me. Like, girls is players too. I'm like, ooh. And,
No, we don't cheat.
that was it. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Rooster
Y'all
said
just sneaky.
Rooster said he think he might have known her back in the day. I used to know her back in the day. In the day.
Yeah, yeah. Now you talking about not when I was married, but back in the day.
Oh, okay. Andale
Okay.
said the little boy wasn't wrong. Should have never known about that other woman anyway. Facts. Why are you bringing them around the kids? All these men around your children.
Yeah. I know this one little kid. They took their mama to the girlfriend house. It's like, yeah, that would daddy be talking to this girl. He took me over there and I was playing with her son. And he like, oh yeah, show me. Took him all the way to the house. Boy had a good memory. She knocked on the door and she said the little boy name, hey, such such. And next thing you know, they was like, hold on. She was like, where is like that's my husband. She was like, oh, I didn't know he was married. And they went down here from
Jimmy said you for the streets. uh, yeah, it's gonna be my car. I wouldn't leave her until I showed it. What? Okay, let me read this next one. Okay, this idiot borrowed my car, took a girl out in it, got pulled over for doing donuts around a cul-de-sac. For some reason, the cops called me to give me a chance to come get my car and wouldn't leave the girl with my car until I showed up. So the cops was like, he's going to jail, and I'm not letting this girl, because the other girl, she's not on the name of the car. You know what I'm saying? So the police called the owner of the car, which was the wife. Why are you doing donuts in your wife's car?
That's them pookie tendencies, boy.
Hey, Laura, how you doing? Let me see. Well, I know the daddy probably just like on that previous situation about the son snitching. That daddy, I don't know. The thing, the daddy probably he shouldn't discipline the son. Like he wasn't lying. He wasn't lying. But boy, I bet that daddy was hot. You told her about Jenna? You told Let me see.
If I was a dad in that situation, I couldn't do nothing but laugh. Like that's my fault for one, and then two, I'm like, you tell your kids to tell the truth, but at the same time, it's your fault for putting your child in that situation.
True. Probably won't change the tires either. Okay. So first of all, I'm leaving him. Like, why you disrespecting me? You disrespecting my car? And what if the
With your
cops?
side piece on the passenger side.
Yeah, what if the cops would have listened? Like, here, you have a valid driver's license. Take this car and whatever. Because the side piece could have easily been like, this is my sister's car. I could take it to my sister. She could have drove off into the sunset with my car. Mm-mm-mm. Her car was donatable. Let's see, Girl Rising panel and chat. Happy Monday to you. I'm biased as well. I'm not 100 on snitching, but however, if needed, I am snitching. Mm. Okay, let's let's bring up this scenario. You and your BFF, ride or die, ride or die. I saw this on a skit of Country Wayne. That's where I got it from. Y'all like brothers or y'all like sisters, like whatever. Y'all don't have the same blood or whatever. So y'all get caught, pulled over, like or whatever. A situation goes down, and you take the fall so they can be free. They got more to lose than you do. Like would you take the fall and do time for your ride or die? Would you do time and would you take a fall, take a rap for your BFF?
That is a negative. That is 100% negative. I'm not taking a fall for nobody. Even in my younger years, I didn't see that. My older brother did that stupid junk, and luckily he only got 9 months. Was supposed to be in a 10-year sentence because he got a good lawyer.
Mm.
And I'm like, what in the world? And I'm like, why did you take the charge, man? I was young and dumb. I said, there's no excuse. As soon as you graduated high school, you're a fully functional, somewhat of an adult. You can make that comprehensive decision and be like, this stupid dude did that. Let him go to jail. Nah, nah, nah.
Okay. Lisa J said her ride or die wouldn't even let her do that. That wouldn't be an option. Truly, my friend. That's what's up. That's what's up. I just can't take the rap. I just can't take the rap.
So what about you, Miss T? You putting on them cuffs?
No.
Them nice shiny bracelets?
Okay. No, indeed. I love my freedom. Okay. It don't matter what I got to lose. Like I don't want to lose what I do have. Okay. What? That's what he did that. My husband asked me out of the blue, when was my last pap smear? Was and if it was normal. I told him it was about a month ago and it was fine. I asked why. Did you want to know? Just wondering, he asked. And since love is blind, I left it at that. turns out, turns out the woman he was sleeping with tested positive for HPV. He wanted to make sure I didn't have it because I immediately would have suspected he was cheating. He was my first. I tell you, these ninjas.
Mm.
If there's any point in time when he's questioning your downstairs, I don't know.
Could it be worrying about her? I believe these questions are one sided. I need to pull some out the hat and show some other sides to these women as well. Yeah, that's a dead giveaway though. Dude. I mean, unless he worrying about she had something, that's the only reason. that a man will be asking that.
Yeah. I'm only taking the rap for my kids. Facts. Even then, I'm still kind of like, it depends on what she did. Like, my kids know right from wrong. My kids, my daughter.
Hypothetically, we talking hypothetically.
Yeah. But she kind of like messed up on something. Like she thought she was trying to do something right. I don't know. It's got to be a thin line right there. Like, you did what? Now, what was the reason for you doing that? Okay, well, I'll go ahead and take charge.
Oh no, I ain't taking no charge for my kids. You do the crime, you do the time. Oh, hey, this is valuable. Listen, daddy don't be out here DUI, so I don't need you to be out here DUI. It's a valuable lesson.
Happy Monday, Destiny. How you doing? Added to her body count for no damn reason. Goodbye. Okay. Just have to ask about my paps. Let's see. At least he said, but my thing is this: you cheating and not protecting yourself or me, that would be 10 times worse. Facts.
Yeah, you see the
Coco.
video with a guy. Go ahead.
No, Coco said, I told my kids, don't call me if you guilty. What are you saying,
Yeah.
she?
I was like, did you see the video with a guy in telling the girl that he took an AIDS test and he contracted it or something, and the girl was saying she didn't cheat until he told her about the test was positive, and she was like, "Oh man, I gotta call this guy."
Mm.
Like, and he was like, "What you want about calling some guy?" And I told you, she was like, "Well, I was messing with him because you wasn't showing me no affection." He's like, "So you the one I had cheating?" She's like, "You probably got it from somebody else." He's like, "Nah, all I was messing with was you." And she was like pleading with him to call the guy so he tell the guy the results. I'm like, I don't know if it was fake or not, but I'm like, man, that was like she just straight dirty. She just came straight out. Instead
Mm.
of you saying, man, we got to work through this, I got to call my side piece. I got to tell my side piece he got that package now. Like, dang, you kind of love him more than you love me. Like, you ain't have no heart to say, man, I'm going to do that later.
Let me read what Stay Hall had to say. I'm not even doing it for my kids. If it's some dumb stuff, I'm not even doing it for my kids. It was some dumb stuff. Now, if it was a life or death type of situation, then yeah. Like my daughter's young. That's the only one I got. She might have a chance of having kids and having a life, whereas I've already had my life. I might just go ahead and shit. I can't even. I ain't even got my Megan knees anymore.
Okay.
I don't
Better
know.
learn how to use a shank. If you don't know how to use no shank, don't take no charge. That's all I'm going to say.
That's playing with my life. There's too many people out here with AIDS from cheating. A cheating partner. Facts. I hope it was fake. Welcome in, Bud Files. How you guys doing this morning? Uh, 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 uh. Okay. I was out with my husband, for my birthday. He went to the bathroom and left his phone. It rang, showing a name I have never heard of him mention. When he got back, I asked who it was at the time. He oh, at the time he had a really important job that caused him to work away from home a lot. If he missed calls, he would get in trouble. So I just assumed that it was someone from work. His first response was, "Nothing's happened," which told me that everything had happened. What? I don't know if I like this one. He then confirmed to me that he cheated not only that once. I managed to speak to the woman they were talking about renting a place together and getting a dog. His work took him away, and she was in the place that he worked. Mm. So he confessed. She talked to the girl. The girl said they was planning on getting a dog and a place together. So she divorced him. Now I'm happily married to the most incredible man, and we are expecting our first child. I thank the woman that for calling that day best birthday gift I could have ever asked for. I don't see too many about the women cheating on the men.
Yeah, because it's mostly probably women that are writing this. As a man, I'm not gonna write nothing like that.
Not welcome in.
Hey, men cry in the dark.
Oh, really?
See my background on my avatar.
Mm-mm. Let me see. Indiana Jackson, what's up? Whatever I asked about, oh, the paps and the mammograms all the time. I need my playground to be healthy. Amen, brother. Amen. And I could see like, oh, honey, I'm about to go to the doctor for the pap or whatever. Hey, and then come home like, hey, honey, how was the pap smear? Okay, everything's fine. That's fine. But you just coming out the blue. We just sitting here watching TV. And you're like, so when's the last time you had that pap? I might have this HPV.
First thing that woman should have thought about: Am I stinking or something? Like, well, why would you ask that?
Yeah,
Like,
why
what's
you ask
going
me
on?
that out the blue? Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Usher Raymond, let it burn.
He said, I want to know about my playground. What's going on? What's going on? Y'all are hilarious. I guess it's like the way like somebody comes to you, like you just come out the blue. I'm like you, like what's the why you ask me that? Why? Now if I tell you like I'm on my way to the doctor's office and you ask me like how's it go? Okay, we can talk about it then. But you just coming out the blue. Like, is there a problem, sir? Is there a problem? With her pappy. Let me see. Destiny said, find out who you are and be that person. That's what your soul was put on earth to be. Find that truth, live that truth, and everything will fall into place for you. Live your life intentionally. Great advice. Great advice. Okay, let me keep on. Let me keep on reading this foolery. Maybe we'll find a woman cheating on her man, but we don't cheat. So,
Hmm. Angels. Oh my goodness, just angels.
angel. Ooh.
It's burning angels.
Oh man, it was our 7-year anniversary, and he went radio silent after he was supposed to be off work. Radio silent. It was 11 p.m. and I ended up driving to his dad's house. He went there frequently to try to find him. He was in the spare bedroom with another woman over his daddy's house. I was devastated. It then came out that he had been cheating on me for the last 3 years with multiple women and taking them all to his dad's house to cheat. Got multiple women, 3 years. By the way, the girl I found him with ended up leaving him. She and I became friends, and now we are both happily married to new men. Mm.
Hey, when you said both of us are happily married, I was like, whoa, did they jump the other side? Like, wow. Then when I was like, you clarified it when you said other men. Oh, okay, cool, cool, cool.
My daddy would never let me have multiple men at his house just getting them sheets wet. He would question my safety. Like, are you protected? Like, what are you doing? You can't afford a hotel? What are you doing? Ain't no way my daddy gonna let me. Hey, dad, can I just be in that spare bedroom? I got this girl over here today, and for 3 years, would never.
But that's the thing. Was he doing it while dad was home or dad didn't know? He going through the back door in the basement. Hey, dad, I'm doing something down here. I'll holler at you in a minute. I'll
Uh,
be, hanging pictures, moving the bed around.
that is true. It didn't save the day. Somebody had to open the door. She got in. She got
He got a key.
Mm.
Most people got a key to their parents' house still.
But it's his daddy's house. It ain't. So y'all, you and your wife have a key to your daddy's house.
No, you know what I'm saying? He probably gave her the key. If she's sliding like that, he gave her the key.
Daddy was a rider. Daddy was a rider. Come on, son, bring them all in. You got a friend for me? You got a friend?
Yeah. Well, where her mama at? Where her
Where
auntie at?
mama at? Oh my god. Ugh. That is nasty. Tag team with your daddy? With your
Back again, Rex and the Flex, and let's begin. What they
uh,
always they say, it ain't no fun that the homies can't have none.
just the thought. Me. His dad probably the cause. Okay. Han said dad was the best wingman on earth. On earth.
Basically. Yeah, my son can't get that. I mean, I'm gonna tell him, I'm gonna like, look, if you don't break this off, I'm snitching.
Let me
I'm gonna
ask,
tell him straight up.
since there's a lot of men in here, would y'all okay, y'all's kid, y'all son is married. Would y'all let him come to your house, mess up y'all sheets with multiple women? Hands or anybody with y'all? Yeah, son, you can't afford a hotel with your broke ass. Well, come on up here, go in the spare bedroom. It's fine. It's fine. I know you're married. She's at home. It's fine. It's fine. She won't know. I know. I want you, Sammy. That's gross. Tag team with your daddy?
But
Ugh.
the mom couldn't have been around because I'm like, how is she condoning this?
No, I don't think mama's around.
Yeah, because she wouldn't condone that. I mean, personally, it'll be a bad look on me as a parent. Yeah, man, my son up here running through these women.
Coco said, "You wonder why we be so mean. This is why. This is why. I have a washer and dryer. Oh my god. Mm-mm-mm. Come on over, son. I just washed the sheets. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I'm not touching none of that. I don't want to touch your moist sheets. You washing your own damn sheets. Even we had this conversation earlier, like a while back. My daughter was to not go to school and wanted to stay here. A, she would pay bills. B, you're not having everybody all up in here humping around and everything else like that. You got money to pay bills. You got money to go get a hotel. And then B, why ain't he taking you to no hotel? Why are y'all here? Why are y'all here at your mama's house? When I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. Ain't nobody humping around. Ain't nobody. Oh, somebody said, "Wow, hands." Okay, okay. His daddy's like green Starbucks hoodies too. So if your kids get older, they decide not to go to school, they live with you for a while. Would you let them have their boyfriend and their girlfriends over? Can they have Netflix and chill at your
They can come over and sit. Yeah, they can Netflix and chill, but she going home. They staying in the living room. Nah, they ain't about all that. Only one
but you,
busting down is me and them.
but they 20 now. They 20, 25 living with you. They grown,
Hey,
grown-ish.
my auntie said best. Grown people have their own ish.
Yeah, this is true. Oh man, here come Hands over there washing sheets. What's up, Hands?
What's going on? Good morning, y'all. Nah, man, I wouldn't let my son do that. If he's if he's married, nah, bro, you can't come over here.
Okay, so another question. We all got kids up here. So your kids are married and you
Right?
know that they cheating. Would you tell that other person? Do you
Nah,
tell that? No? You would keep it?
nah.
Okay.
I'm staying out of that. You ain't gonna be talking about daddy said, your daddy said, blah blah blah. My daddy, nah, nah. Now, are you trying to say if I saw my daughter's
Right.
husband cheating on her?
No, I mean, your daughter was cheating on her husband. Would you
I'm going
tell?
to go. No, I'm not going to tell her husband, but I'm going to talk to her.
Mm.
Just like if I saw her husband, I'm finna go talk to him. Like, hey, bro.
Oh, you wouldn't tell your daughter?
I don't know if I would tell her. I'm
Wow.
not sure. I'm not 100 on that. I don't know.
I'll be like, teacup, daughter.
Yeah, all that stuff sounds good till you do it.
Yeah, you're right. You're
Yep.
right.
Yeah, it all sounds good, and then it backfires on you.
Mm.
Daughter be like, I already know he cheat. Stay out of our business.
And you tell her,
Wow.
and next thing you know, they mad at you, both of them.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? But I would go talk to him, say, hey, look, bro, I don't know what you think, but you know, I don't know what you think around here, but this ain't, I can't tell you what I do because I don't want to be held up in court.
Right. Karen said, "Oh no, I ain't bringing no hussies over here."
Yeah.
Karen, like you, she be traveling. She about to go to Costa Rica here for Christmas.
Man, I'm so tired from this year, man. I'm glad it's over with for this year. I'm tired, man.
I don't know if I would want to talk to the boyfriend, my daughter's husband. I don't know. I don't know what I would do in that situation.
I'm gonna talk to him. I ain't got no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem with that. I'm gonna run straight up to him like, look here, bro. Might do it in front of the little hussy he with. Not sure. Cause she might not even know. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like, yeah, but you know my daughter and the kids at home. You must be here getting some carry out.
Son-in-law, what's going on, son-in-law?
Yeah. Because if you ain't here getting no carry out, you're not here getting no carry out. I can make one phone call and get you carried out.
Oh, he said, son-in-law, what's up, son-in-law? Shoot, Big Rooster said, no snitching allowed. And, Unbiased saying, all caps, stay out of their business.
Yeah. Nah, if I say, I'm gonna say something to him.
Yeah, I'm running up on him. I might don't tell the opposite, but I'm gonna show check them. If it get too deep, I might have to throw some bugs out there. Be like, check your people.
Yeah, I'm gonna know, hey, man, this ain't the way to go. I mean, I don't know what's going on in y'all house or this or that, but bruh.
I might have to be like Hands. I might be like, son-in-law, you getting stuff for the wifey and the kids? Okay.
She just called me and told me you was getting some takeout.
That was smooth.
Yeah.
He probably be sitting there looking shit. Shit.
Wife, kid. Oh yeah. That's my son-in-law. Who are you?
Oh man.
Because people. I mean, in life, people do stupid stuff and make mistakes. I'm gonna give you a chance to, mano, to straighten your business up.
Yep.
To straighten your business up, because I actually think women cheat way more than men. Way more.
Really?
Yes.
Nah.
I have been the recipient.
Okay, in the comments, we got 35 people. Who do y'all think cheat more? Just hypothetically, do y'all think men cheat more, or do y'all think women cheat more?
Man, women cheat way more than men.
What? Yeah. You talking about?
Yeah. It's gonna be biased.
It's gonna be biased by the women, but I guarantee you, women cheat way more than men.
Why do you say that, Hands?
It's the truth. We just get caught more.
Yep.
That's the truth.
How many men can go out there and talk to a woman and either run game or talk to her and she just go with him off the rip? Women could just say, "Hi, how you doing? You look good. You want to go back to my place?"
And
men be like,
"Oh,
okay."
You're gonna be like, "Yeah,
check, please."
Yeah.
I ain't laughed this hard in a minute.
It's the truth. Women cheat way more than men, man.
Yeah. What they say, women cheat cross town, men cheat next door.
Yeah, but men, we know we not that. A lot of us is not that. We ain't that bright when it comes to it. Most times, a dude gonna get caught. Women don't.
Yeah.
And their girlfriends take up for them. I'm talking about
Y'all
You know
be
what I'm saying?
y'all be sticking up for each other too.
Nah, but you can tell we lying. You know what I'm saying? Y'all girlfriends be, I'm talking about on point with it. Talking about, yeah, I
Yep.
was at the mall with Keisha. And Keisha be like, yeah, girl, I like that little dress, but I put it back. And she be lying with y'all.
And you are absolutely right. Somebody could just call me and be like, girl, wasn't I with you last week? Yeah,
Yeah.
We had ball too, girl. We
I'm
had
talking about put that lie up like y'all, like it's. And men, for the most part, I can't speak for all men, but I ain't gonna be doing all that digging like that.
who is babysitting?
I am. This is my grandbaby.
Oh, okay. Sammy Joe said she worked in the bar for 30 years and women cheat more.
Right.
Told you. Hey, one of my partners, his girl, she went out like both of my partners were dating sisters. So one sister, she broke up with the boyfriend where they weren't together no more. So they went to hang out with some dudes, but she still be hanging around her ex. Next thing you know, they go to this little, party. So it was four of them and it was four dudes. So the three girls, they said three girls' names, the girl that was talking, and two of her friends. And I was like, oh, okay, y'all was wilding. And the other girl started naming the dudes. She named four dudes. And I was like, hold on. I was like, how is it four dudes and three women? It's like, no, it was four girls, it was four girls. I was like, well, who the other girl is? They was like, you don't know her. And I was like, wait a minute. I put two and two together. I was like, y'all went last Thursday, right? And they was like, yeah, why? I was like, oh, just asking, just asking. And they was like, you don't know the girl. You don't know the girl. I was like, cool, I don't know her. Why you trying to act like you know something? What's up? What's up? And they were so aggressive towards me. That indicated, I was like, dude, all y'all could have said was the name Keisha. Yeah, I don't know a Keisha, but you could have just said, yeah, it was Keisha, my friend Keisha. Y'all saying that I don't know the girl. You just kept not saying the name. That let me automatically knew who the girl was. It was my partner girl. And then as soon as I told him, hey, it was a wrap.
I want to welcome in Main Act Bud. Sorry. Welcome to the chat. And then Karen Sawyer said, this is a whole other conversation. I could talk about this for hours. Women just do it differently, but the men, that's all whatever DAF stands for. So men might cheat more, but women, everybody cheats, but women do it differently. This is true. This is true. Welcome in.
True.
Viral. And what do you consider cheating? This is a whole other conversation. And she's actually going to Jamaica, not Costa Rica. What do we consider cheating? What's the minimum that you would, like a kiss? If your spouse were to kiss somebody else, is that cheating?
That's off limits. Physical, that's off limits.
Mm.
I catch my wife cheating, kissing somebody. Oh, it's over. It's over, baby. Pack it on up. Pack it on up.
Okay.
She be like, but this our house. I'm like, well, I'm gone. Hey, somebody got to go. Somebody got to go. You or me. We can't stay together no more. You out here kissing.
So I know the maximum is sleeping with somebody. So what's the minimum? Kissing is the minimum. What about a sensual hug? I don't know.
No, a lot of people, emotionally, a lot of women take that emotionally that you being too nice. They'll take it to heart. Men,
Ooh,
we just look at it like, are we touching on my girl?
flirtation. My baby daddy used to we'd be at the grocery store or something, the cashier and stuff. Thanks, beautiful. Thanks, honey. Good job. Why are you calling her all these names? What are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing? What used to piss me off.
Nah, I wouldn't do that. That's borderline disrespect. I understand if you say, thank you, you're kind, you're nice, but honey and all that, nah.
Some people, they have a tendency to always say honey and sweetie. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, honey.
Well, and then that's the thing. If that's in your repertoire, that's how you talk. Then the other person shouldn't be mad because that's how they generally talk. So if you call everybody honey, you call everybody queen and king and all that stuff, generally that's how you talk. I wouldn't be bothered by that. But if you start just out the blue,
Wow. Sammy Joe said women are more sneaky and will never admit what they are doing. They will swear on their kids and to God. I put that on God.
Hey, they'll take it to the grave and pray for their sins later.
Oh,
Please, God, forgive me.
on God, I'm not cheating. On God. And then the
The
guy,
heck of the picture right here.
yeah, the guy's like, well, she did put it on God. No, she ain't gonna lie on God like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
I pull that picture out and you're going to hell.
Hey, OCD, how you doing? She's more common during early dating than in marriage. Okay. Let me see. Who else? Anything intimate is considered cheating. But you can hug like a co-worker, somebody at the church or something like that. That's a form of intimacy, right? Hugging.
Yeah, but when keeping it real goes wrong, sometimes people go a little bit too far with they hugging. I know an older guy, he hugs every woman. He get his little feel when he hugs them. I was like, hey, man,
that
chill out.
that hand just kind of slips every single time.
Yeah, rubbing down the back and stuff. And I don't even let him hug my wife. I be like, baby, shake his hand. Shake his hand.
There's some people at the church, them 20-second hugs. Hey, baby, how you doing? Sir, release yourself.
But see, my cousin, she a hugger, so everybody see it's like the habits. Like I said, if you know somebody that way, you're not too much offended. Like my cousin will hug you when she meets you, then she'll hug you when you leave. Like the one guy who was at the church at her funeral, he was like, Sherlyn hugged me and said, "Good morning, how you doing?" Then we got ready to leave the church. She wanted another hug. He said, "I already gave you a hug when we first met. You want another one?" She said, "I'm a hugger. I love hugs." Hey,
Stay Hall said anything you do or say with someone else that you don't want your spouse or partner to know is cheating. You can emotionally cheat as well. That's a good answer.
so I guess I'm mostly cheating in these YouTube streets by saying hey and cracking jokes.
So
I
what?
just want to say Sammy Joe for president. Finally,
Yeah,
finally
and shout
somebody
out.
coming out. Shout out to Sammy Joe. Finally somebody coming out to tell the truth. Women will cry, snot up, the whole nine, make you feel guilty, all kind of foolishness.
What do you say? Put it on God. On God.
On God, I promise on little baby.
And shout out to Sammy Joe for calling Roost out. You little turd.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, man. I just had to come up. I had to come back up and say, like, listen,
Sammy Joe for president. She's not even in the U.S. She's in Canada.
they got presidents.
When they're unhappy or unfulfilled in a relationship.
What Nikki say?
People usually cheat when they're unhappy or unfulfilled in a relationship.
Not men.
Not men.
No, yeah, it doesn't even matter.
It don't even matter.
No.
Somebody offers you cheat. You there.
With
I
something, I
always
can't
tell
see.
my wife, go ahead.
Yeah, I think with women it's going to be more emotional. When they do something like that. With men, there ain't no emotion involved. You know what I'm saying? You ain't what you say your name was? Oh yeah, okay. I think it's more emotional involvement if a woman cheats because some of them just like men. Yeah,
Yeah,
they don't
I was
have
about,
no.
I was about to say, boy, you playing from that old hammer.
Yeah. The new
The
school,
girls is players too.
yeah, the new school. These females, they about like dudes out here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
these
they got a roster, body count.
They
okay.
don't care about none of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so sexy red. I'm
Oh
sorry.
man,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just want to let Spooky Zombie know I'm sorry. I was out and about all day on Saturday. Happy belated birthday to Spooky Zombie.
See, everybody jumping on me tomorrow. It's the men that swear. Yeah, that's coming from a female's perspective. But I'm talking about. I know women cheat more. Yeah.
He said, I know for a fact.
Yeah, I work with a lot. Listen, I had a lot of women that worked for me when I worked at a biolab. Majority of my employees were females. I used to hear all the stories. Yeah. A bunch of them are doing it right there on the job.
Mm.
A lot of them are doing it
Work
right there on
husband,
the job.
work husband. That's how they get you. I,
Jed
I,
is
I remember when I was working at one company, the girl tried to proposition me for a work husband. I was
Man,
like, nah, I'm good. But the dude, she got him. He was up there sliding up there every weekend. I say, dang, boy, you spend a lot in gas going to Alabama every weekend.
well, she had that roll tide for us behind. He had that roll
Hey,
tide.
Jigs, are you
she
done
she
eating
was she
your
was good,
onions?
Kyle.
We talking about what do you consider cheating? And then do men cheat more or women cheat more?
Women cheat way more.
That's what we talking about.
Well, first of all, there's way more of y'all.
Oh, dumb as fuck. Okay.
There's way more women than men, so that's one. So the odds are already gonna be, and y'all way sneakier. Yeah.
Yep. I always say with men, it's two type of men. It's the man that cheat for a reason, or it's the man just naturally just a dog. He gonna
Yeah. You
smash
got some.
everything he can.
Yeah, you got
You
something
know,
that's just naturally a straight. He don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Some women be thinking that men be caring about, oh, she got to look like this, and they always want to see the woman that they man cheated with. Do she look better than me? 9 times out of 10, it got nothing to do with that.
Unbiased might have to be in agreement with you. She's like, yeah, Sammy Joe for president. Da-da-da.
Yeah. And women be wanting to see what the man look like or the woman look like that her man cheating with. And then when she sees, like, I know he ain't cheat with that because we ain't worried about what she look like.
yeah, it was
Mm.
the access. That's all.
Yeah.
Karen
Yeah.
said, hold up now, because y'all men too. Y'all put it on God as well. Y'all put it
Yeah. I ain't saying that. I'm not up here saying men don't cheat. That wasn't the question. The question was who cheats more. You know what I'm saying? That's the question. Women.
Yeah, I'm more emotional. That's me, Karen. Better get that baby some cough medicine.
Nah, he over here choking because he put too much in his mouth.
Oh, a little shit with love.
Get that killing that bottle.
Let me see. Well, thank you so much, man. Man.
Telling you, women are slide on the dude so easy, and like what's this? Dang, I can't think of the guy's name. Perspective, but he was reading from this lady named Daphne, and Daphne on I think Instagram, she be calling out a whole bunch of the little effery and stuff. So so the dude he go to a party, he up there, jamming and everything. This chick been eyeballing him, so she follow him when he going to the bathroom. She push him in the room, try to kiss on him. He's like, "Hey man, you cool, but I don't really, know you like that to be, doing something like this." So
Mm,
soon as he get ready to go out the room, his shirt is all like tangled up from him trying to push her away, and then turn around. Her friends walking down the hall and see her, and she yells, "Oh, he tried to touch me, this and that." Instantly, they say some dudes beat him up, start beating on him. They call the police. Police get there, and by that time, the guy's talking to the police. He finally figure out what's going on, and he was like, "Hold on, that's my office. I got a camera in there." So the girl instantly went from crying to just like, "Oh." They went and looked at the camera, and they was like, "Take the cuffs off of him, put the cuffs on her." This dude was traumatized. He didn't go to parties for 2 years. He was going through therapy, all that. I'm
mm.
like, dang.
I want to welcome in
So,
Shannon B. What's up or what's up or another male perspective up in here. And Karen
oh, Shannon
said,
B. Why?
oh, yeah. I know somebody that has a work husband. The thing is real. And the crazy part is the husband knows about it. I remember I had some work husbands. I will admit to that. I was never married, so I never, if I was married, I would never accept a work husband. But we just go out to lunch and stuff and all that kind of stuff. Like after the shift ended, okay, bye. See you later. I don't think y'all should confess if y'all did have a work husband or wife.
I wish my wife did have a work
uh, we would go out to eat our lunch just about every day, sit at our table, take breaks. I'm gonna go to the vending machine. You want something?
I got you, boo. I know you like them Skittles.
I got you some Skittles. There's never a
Yes.
reason to cheat. It's a sign of immaturity. If you're unhappy, just break up. Cheating is not going to fix your relationship. Amen. Coming to the stage, Mango Slanger.
How did you know I was testing a mango?
You the honey mango slanger. That's your profession.
Hey,
You know, I just want to say, ever since you took us to Olive Garden, we ate them soups. Me and my daughter go up to Olive Garden almost like at least once a week. I had it last night. We both had it last night.
I don't think that's nobody's business when you had it.
The soup.
Anyway, how y'all doing? Hands in the dirt, shade, Miss
What's
T.
going on? Going on?
I just walked in and you talking about folks cheating and all that stuff. What's going on?
Okay,
Who
Christmas.
cheat more?
Who do you think cheats more, men or women?
I think it depends on the situation.
Oh.
Now,
Just
I put it this way. I put it this way. When I had a girlfriend, yes, I cheated. When I
Okay.
got married, I haven't cheated yet.
Yeah.
It kind of seemed like it was cheating, but I wasn't cheating.
This man said, yeah. How long y'all been married?
Hey,
That's what I'm saying. That's why I say yeah, because it's 38 years. So I ain't going nowhere and she ain't going nowhere.
Wow. Okay.
he ain't lost no case yet. That's what he's saying yet, folks. I mean, he ain't lost no case. He been convicted, but he haven't lost the case yet.
Nah, I ain't been convicted either. I ain't been. Now I'm gonna tell you. Now, at my last job, there was this young lady that bust out and told me she wanted to talk to me, and I said, nah. I said, nah. She thought I said no because I was trying to get rid of her. I said, no, I'm married. She bust out, you a liar, you're a liar. You know you're not married. You told me you've been divorced. And the white guy that was standing next to me, he looked at me strange. I looked at him. I said, hey, Jonathan, who's that lady that goes in and out of my house? As I know, that's your wife. And she just told me I was supposed to be doing something, and I didn't even know I was in the mix.
Jay Jordan said, where are the women at on the panel? As he's hiding on Instagram. Huh?
Hey, Jigs, she likes you and she wants you.
Okay.
You couldn't have me.
And the OCDist chick said, men don't care what she looks like. They care about the moves she makes.
I got another one for you.
Okay.
This lady was on the tower, and she started talking to me. I talk to anybody. And she started giving me numbers. She said every third number. I said, okay. So I wrote it down, every third number. She gave me a telephone number. And I was on the way going to the hospital because we had an inmate in the hospital. She said, make sure you give me a call. Before I left the prison area, I tore it up and threw it out the window. And every time she see me on the inside, she'd be working the hospital floor, and I'm walking by. For some reason, she always got to wipe her nose, but she wipe it with her lips. Man.
Wait a minute.
Man, I was glad to get up out of there. Let me be the aggressor.
Let me catch
She
up.
was on the hunt. She was on the hunt.
Now let me be the aggressor.
Nah, ain't no, you can't be the aggressor these days right here, J3.
Yeah, well.
These jokers out here, boy, they got tomahawk out. Hit you in the back of your head and drag you in the cave.
Tomahawk, machete, sledgehammer.
Well, hands in dirt, your co-host OCD is always saying women's infidelity rate. She's doing statistics, Ray has
she already know she's gonna hit them with the stats.
30% since 1990.
Yeah. 40% of y'all out here throwing them thighs. Time out saying, I swear. I swear I ain't do nothing. I don't even
Oh
know
God. Oh God. I'm not
Oh God, I clowned
I didn't do it. I ain't did nothing.
Oh,
I
him.
ain't did nothing.
Yeah,
But they always say, I slipped. I slipped. How you slipping?
yeah,
How did thing slipping?
yeah. You must have slipped and jumped at the same time.
Yeah, yeah. You know
Grandma.
how it is when you fall by mistake and you get that little jump in there.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
that's
look,
what you did. That's what you did.
yeah.
It's always
Jump
me.
right on it.
Always me and the guys. You know, females, you are more than welcome to come up here. You know, the men are making us look bad. They're making
You
us
know
I'm
look
not
what?
making y'all look bad. I'm not here to judge it one way or another. That don't make me no difference.
I put it this way. I'm gonna be serious. I
Okay.
ain't worried about it. Hey, today is Monday, not Friday.
Right.
So we know two people ain't gonna show up.
Oh,
Because
Sean
they come out swinging.
The shooter. Pew, pew, pew.
welcome in Ocean to Ocean Travel.
Yeah. You know, I know a lot of people gonna have their personal experiences, and your personal experience is gonna make you biased. I think everybody that's in this panel, one way or the other, been cheated on at least once in your life. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it was your your middle school girlfriend. She started liking Tommy, and he got her chocolate milk. You know what I'm
Since you put it like that, Hans, you absolutely correct.
saying? Right? Yeah. It's like, oh,
First
you
boy
drinking
there,
his chocolate milk?
chocolate
Oh,
milk.
okay.
I took in. I'm brand new in the military, not messing with nobody or nothing because everything is brand new to me. Call home, New York, talked to this girl that we got together before I went into service. I called her back and I'm just talking to her, chilling, because I had a hard day in the field, just chilling everything. She said, hurry up. I said, what do you mean hurry up? She said, I gotta go out there with my boyfriend. I said, with your what? With my boyfriend. I said, how he gonna be your boyfriend? I'm your boyfriend. You is, but he my boyfriend now. I said, click.
Oh yeah.
Let's see what the president had to say. Sammy Joe said, think about it this way. If a man comes up to me and show me his junk, I'm just going to laugh and say that's all. A woman comes up to a man and shows her watermelons, 9 times out of 10, who you think is going to win?
Yeah, she come up and start showing me that goodie package. I'm like, okay, Lord have mercy.
The goodie package.
Yeah, like,
I'm into mangoes. I'm not into watermelons.
right. Well, she showed them mangoes. It's got honey drip. She showed them mangoes. And it's got honey dripping from them.
Yes.
They automatically, she just whip them out. They all, this got honey.
I'm saying this for entertainment purposes only.
Yes, sir.
Entertainment purposes only.
Right? Yeah, put them disclosures in there.
Oh my God. Is it 11 o'clock yet? I'm coming on. Come on, Karen. Come on, Karen.
Young Diaz said he lowered his gaze. Young Diaz, you can lower your gaze. I'm looking at them tatas. What you talking about? I ain't lowering my damn gaze. My eyes gonna be buck wide in the room. Like,
listen, Riaz, just because you look don't mean you have to say I want it. You don't have to touch it. You don't have. There's nothing wrong with looking. It's the actions you take after you look.
Anne Marie said she showed them bee stings. Listen, man. You know, men are visual. You know what I'm saying? A little too much thigh for me might get it. A little too much thigh.
It don't matter bee stings or mangoes or
they
watermelon.
Don't even matter. They don't even matter.
Don't matter.
Like yours? What if hers looks like yours? Like itty bitty.
That's fine.
Wow.
It'll say itty bitty titty committee.
That ain't what
get
get
you
me
a push
there
up,
anyway.
bro, girl.
That ain't what get me there anyway.
Long as the mango is right, you ain't got to worry about that. Well,
yeah.
Right. What in all the hell? Karen, where you at, girl? Where you at, girl?
So she could be flat as an iron board to have a donk. You know what I'm saying? That don't even matter.
Welcome in all the way from Turkey. Oh, Lord, my heart hurt.
Indiana Jackson said, Jody got your girl and gone. Yeah, man, in the military, you see a lot of that. When I was in Iraq, this dude.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Karen, the link is pinned up at the top. All you gotta do is just click the link. Okay, go ahead.
This dude's old lady sent him a a cassette tape, and of her, talking about what she was doing with her thingamajig while he was out there serving the military. Yeah, it's bad in the service, but them
It
girls.
happens. It happens.
I'm gonna tell you, and J3 can tell you this. Anytime, especially anywhere I was stationed, really, but anytime a unit went to the field, especially when I was in Fort Stewart, because we would go out to California for like 30 days at a time. Mm-hmm. So that unit would be gone for 30 days.
Yeah.
That day that unit flew out, go to the club that night. It's gonna be wall to wall, elbow to elbow, all out in the parking lot, number females.
And a few civilians that's allowed to get on post.
Yeah, I promise you, it's bad in the military, man. It's really bad.
Okay, so now you can get that thing rejuvenated and tightened up, so that might have led to the statistics being increased with women cheating.
Nah, it don't matter if it's tight or not. They just out there. And then that rejuvenation, that ain't good for about 1 or 2 rounds. That thing back to the old...
Wore out rubber band.
Hey,
wore out rubber band.
You trying to make me spit on my computer, man.
They got this place in Atlanta. I forgot the name of it. It's really, really popular. And the women go there and they sit over some kind of pot type of thing. I forgot the name of this place.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
It's really popular. They got all kind of spas and all this kind of stuff. It's really upper echelon type of place. But they got this little pot that these girls supposed to sit over, supposed to get everything, you know what I'm saying, straightened back up.
Oh, the yoni pot. The yoni pot. Yeah.
There you go, Karen. Just click on that link. I just dropped it again, so it'll be easier for you to find.
Man, that pot it might tighten it up about 1 or 2 rounds. That thing will go back to loosey-goosey.
Not loosey-goosey.
You don't have 5 kids. Get out of here with that buzz.
Hey, we're getting ready for another 5.
Yeah. But see, it'd be enough to trick a joker, though. You see what I'm saying?
That's it.
It'd be enough to trick a joker.
I didn't want to be nobody daddy, but now I got 6 kids and I ain't even hit it but 1 time.
Yeah, hit them with the trickery.
That's how it go.
Okay, OCD. Vaginas are like self-cleaning ovens. Don't need all that stuff unless there is some other problem. Okay.
Listen, man. Y'all better spray some up in some of them self-cleaning ovens.
Hey, car running over.
You trying to say they need some oven cleaner?
Some of them ovens, some of y'all might want to scrape on the outside or something. I'm joking.
Little bacteria, little fungi.
Hey, like my grandmama and mama, them y'all better go in and get that red bag in the
that
bathroom.
red. Y'all need to red bag that guy.
Red bag. Now I'm new to that.
Yeah, you know that thing that we used to hang.
You'll get that.
Your grandmama used to hang in your grandmama bathroom with a long hose on it.
And and every senior citizen, every mother. Now let me back up. I'm not gonna say the 90s and a part of the 80s, but I'll say from 85 all the way back, every household had one. Yeah. In the bathroom.
I remember that red bag.
When I thought it was something to play with in the tub. You know what I
mean? You playing around with the dish, don't?
I need the dish with some.
You snitching on yourself, bro. You snitching on yourself.
Going up with some acid water.
All right, we got another woman. We got Karen.
What Mike helps?
Let's hear what
Mike helps talking about that.
Can you hear us? Karen.
Get your phone working, baby. Let's go, Karen.
Karen.
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I can hear y'all. I hear the nonsense they sitting up here talking about. I hear this nonsense.
Well, represent.
Oh, I'm representing.
What you got to say, ma'am?
Oh, I got a lot to say.
Okay.
Hey, you need to go in the kitchen and cook that bacon I put on the counter. You need to go cook that bacon I put on the counter.
After dark, so we talking freely, right?
Yeah, we're talking freely.
Karen, why you ain't listening to me? I got the bacon on the counter defrosted. You need to go cook that bacon.
I'm not responding to none of
He just talking crazy. What? I'm sorry.
I
What
ain't
you got
thinking about them at all. At all. Because all of them have wives. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How come I can hear a back? I hear myself.
Are you on YouTube and on this link also?
Probably.
Yeah, you
Turn
probably
your
have to shut
YouTube
down.
off.
Yeah, turn YouTube off.
All right, let me turn YouTube off.
And Jay Jordan said, "Yay, one female."
All right, now let's see. All right, I think that's
We're
better.
dying to know what you have to say.
There we go. Now I don't hear myself. Ooh, Jesus. That was a little crazy. But I'm not listening to the nonsense. All of y'all have a woman, right?
They're all married.
Yeah, and they need us. So I ain't thinking about nothing about what they talking about. Not a thing.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What I got to do with
Leading is kind of hateful.
Yeah, what they got to do with what they got to do with women and men cheating?
Because all that mess, somebody was just talking about some bacon or something. I don't know what you're talking about, but
What I need?
I'm not. Hey, I don't even care about what you say because I already know. And I have 5 young men and a husband.
Listen, why do they need you? Why do they need women?
Because they need us. They raggedy without us.
No, ma'am.
Hey,
my mama raised
you raggedy without
my
us.
mama raised a bachelor.
Tell me what can I do?
I raised bachelors too. I raised 5 young men.
If I didn't want to be a family man, I was gonna be for the streets.
Listen, everything I have right now, Miss Karen, I had before I got married. My home, I had before I got married. That's what I'm trying to tell you. My mama raised a bachelor. I ain't needing that.
But you
with a
talking
little
about
slide every now and then.
You talking about materialistic things. Y'all do.
No, you saying that a man, what I need you for?
I said raggedy. I said y'all need us. That's what I said.
Why was I raggedy?
No materialistic stuff.
Well, how was I raggedy though?
Let's get back to what? Say that again.
Why was I raggedy? I fed myself. I cooked my own meals.
I don't know. I didn't know you personally, so I don't know about you.
Okay, I was just trying to say you saying men were raggedy without you.
I'm talking about as a whole, but I don't know you personally.
No,
so
no,
I ain't y'all was talking about.
I was
excusing it because I already know the real deal.
Okay.
Okay, we good. So back to the cheating part. I say men and women both cheat, and I just say women do it differently. In my opinion, this is just my opinion. Men just do it raggedy. Y'all sloppy with it.
True.
And
that's what I said. That's what I said too.
Yes,
I agree.
And,
I agree.
Sammy Joe said, and maybe it was in jest, I don't know, that women will, cry and lie and swear by God that, they didn't do nothing. No, I say that's men will lie. You got to have receipts for them. You better come with some photos to show them with that woman because they're going to lie. It wasn't them.
Sorry, so women don't? My question is, women don't?
Nah.
So Nikki just put the stats up. Nikki just put the stats up saying,
but normally they don't get caught. Let me. I told you we do it differently. Do it differently. Right. And what do you consider cheating? That's back to that conversation because some men and women consider cheating emotional cheating. So if you say, we're cheating because we have these emotional connections, and women do it all day long, every day, all day long. We do it more than men, emotional cheating.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I do. Y'all do more emotionally cheat more than men, and y'all do the, meat to meat cheating more than men.
I don't know about that one. I'm not going to debate that one because I know a lot of women and they cheat. So I don't know.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But again, they do it differently.
So you just confirmed it. You know a lot of women that cheat.
I do. But I know a lot of men that cheat. So I can't tell you which one. I can't. They both.
Men lie, women lie, but numbers don't lie.
I say men lie more than women.
Well, the women said that they do it 40% more than men. That's the statistic. So what's the lie?
So that was let me look up my own statistic because I don't
look at your own statistic.
I ain't gonna believe that. I got to look that up for myself because I don't believe that.
This is what's coming out of women's mouths. They confess. 40% of them confess that that's what they do. It ain't nothing the man said they do. It's something that women said they do. So you gonna tell the woman she a lie?
Well, where are you getting that information from?
women. They did a study and asked women.
What
And
study?
they asked
Who did this study? And when was
Women.
the study?
Hey, Nikki, drop the link,
I'm not
Nikki.
believing what you said. I had to go see that for myself.
Drop the link, Nikki.
Yeah.
I don't believe that at all.
It's a
Now there's a difference
it's
between,
easily Google
according to
search.
some people, omission and lying.
Omission is lying.
She took a breath. She said, omission and telling a lie. To some people, it's two different things.
It's the same thing.
A lie's a lie, no matter what color it is.
Yeah.
If they did not, if there was no omission, is it a lie?
Stretching the
Yeah,
truth.
it's a lie because they knew what the truth was, but they didn't tell it.
So it just depends on who you speak to about. I would say omission is telling a lie, but I know someone tells me no, that ain't true. I said, girl, as soon as you don't omit, I know when you don't confess, I know you're telling a lie. She said that's just omission. I ain't told a lie. So it depends on who you talk to.
I agree with you. Omission is lying.
That's what I think.
Because if you have no problem with it, you wouldn't admit it. You wouldn't omit it. You would just go ahead and tell the whole thing. You wouldn't leave nothing out. Because you know it's wrong, you leave something out.
Or lead the conversation and start talking, as my mother would say, talking in circles. Say you being slick. So you gotta learn to listen to people and watch. Not only what they say, but what they don't say.
Look what Sammy say. Yes, they don't get caught. Men can't keep up the fight. Women would go to their graves with the lie. I watched it for 30 years, 6 nights a week. And not only that, a man cannot out-argue a woman in most times, in most cases. Most cases, once y'all get to arguing and crying and this and that and blah, blah, blah. Most men, we're going to hell with it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't out-argue you. We definitely ain't finna out-cry you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, y'all got it. Girl, I started crying and snotting and everything. Whew, I almost got caught.
Y'all got y'all's ways too. Y'all.
The major thing that kills this conversation: who cheat more? Paternity fraud.
Oh yes.
That's the end of the conversation right there.
Yes.
How many men found out they got this? I think they said it was Jamaica, Nigeria, and another country. The top 3.
Yeah, Jamaica is really high.
Yeah. You got the dude, he probably got like 9 kids. Out of the 9 of them, only 3 of them his.
Right. It's really high in
stayed
Jamaica.
in business for so long. Well, Maury, you are not the father.
Yeah.
Listen.
Maury was it Maury?
Yeah.
Yeah. One girl went through what? 7 dudes?
No, which one was it?
It was Maury.
Maury.
Yeah, one girl went through 7 dudes. I'm like, dang, you was that many in that 1 month? You was just
okay.
You was for the streets. Nah, she wasn't for the streets. She was for the gutters. She was for the gutters.
Like, this is Shanika's 5th time on the show. We are gonna find the baby's daddy.
Listen here, man. The rate of paternity fraud is so high.
I need me
that
some coffee.
It's way more than a third now. I know it was like at 35%. Some say even higher. That when these are the women that are the kids that are tested. We don't know what the real number is. This is just the people that have been tested. For it to be 35 to 40%, that means out of every 10 kids, 4 of them are not the father of that child.
I just want to welcome in Alvin. Hi, Alvin.
Let's go like this. For every 100 kids, 35 to 40 of those children is not the father. The guy's not the father of those kids. 35 to 40 kids out of 100. That's a lot.
Miss T, pour a little bit of your coffee in here so I ain't gonna miss this conversation.
Okay, I'm on my way. Oh Lord, who else is back here? Oh, and Stay Hall. This is getting deep. We might stay on till 11:30.
Hey, Stay.
Well, Alvin got here first, Miss Stay. Oh, and what you got to bring, Stay? I mean, Alvin. Sorry.
It goes both ways. You got some slick women you got some slick men. It goes both ways. I can't say that one lies more than the other, but I done ran into some stuff. I got some stories to tell, but I just say it goes both ways, you know.
So you think it's 50-50?
I don't know if it's 50-50, but you got some really slick, just like you got some slick men out here. You got some slick
press that Keurig button and heat it up.
What's that?
Okay.
The Keurig, the coffee.
Okay, Stay. Welcome in. What would you like to say, Miss Stay Hall?
What's that?
Okay, Stay. I can barely hear you.
You're breaking up, Stace.
Okay, Stay. I can barely hear you. You got
I think you're on YouTube as well. You're getting that back.
She got to turn one of her.
Mute to YouTube, Stace.
Stay. You got it? Okay.
I don't know what happened. I didn't have anything else on, but can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't think we're giving men enough credit.
Yeah, I hear
the echo.
Okay, so I don't think. Do you have YouTube and StreamYard running? Uh-oh. And StreamYard running?
You know what I did and didn't realize it.
I can give me some more coffee right now.
Okay. And StreamYard running?
You know what I did and didn't realize it.
I can give me some more coffee right now.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
All right, can y'all hear me now?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had YouTube running on like 5 different devices and didn't even realize. I'm like, I don't have YouTube going. But anyway, what I wanted to say is I don't think we're giving men enough credit for how conniving they can be. Men can be sloppy, but that's when they don't care. But when they really care, they have whole other families out there. And I know this from experience.
Yep.
I'm just going to share the short of my story. But I was in what I thought was a happy marriage for 12 years, not 6 months, not 2 years, 12 years, 3 children. And I found out that my husband had a whole second life just by innocently looking in his trunk for my son's baseball equipment and found a lease with mine and his name on it to an apartment that I had never seen. But I saw it that day and I went in there and tore up all of that. But that's a whole different story. And a whole nother life, because a lot of times these side piece women expect very little, because in my household, there was no signs of cheating. My husband was home every day. He attended all the kids' activities, but she was a little chick at work who settled for just getting a couple of $100 a month and seeing him every day at work. And this went on for 3 years before I found out. So men aren't as sloppy as we think they are. And I had been married for 12 years and it all ended within 5 minutes of me reading that lease. So
I agree to that. I know someone, the way she found out her husband was cheating is with that credit card bill, because it's Christmas time and he's buying the side chick's children gifts for Christmas. So
that's how my partner got caught on a credit card. Yeah.
Yes. And I showed up to that apartment because we lived in a home, and I went to this apartment and my name was on the lease. So they had to let me in. I showed them my ID, and there were things that I was donating to Goodwill. So I thought that were in her house. She had my old TV in her house. She had my old toaster in her house. He was taking her stuff that I thought he was dropping off at the Goodwill, and he furnishing her home with it.
Bayou said, I think men cheat more than women. I say that because there's more strip clubs for men than there are for women. And then OCD said, it may not be 50-50, but it's darn close.
But wait a minute, what's the strip club? Wait. What's the strip club got to do with cheating? So they consider men going to these gentlemen's clubs cheating? Because I don't agree to that. I don't agree with that at all. It's a form of entertainment. I've gone with my husband to a gentleman's club before, and other couples. It's a form of entertainment. They're not having a relationship with these women. They are men. And someone said something about earlier, you can look, don't touch. You better be looking, because if you ain't looking, I think that something is up.
Like I look to see if my husband gonna look. I see something walk. I know a fine woman. I say, watch it. He think I ain't looking. I do it all the time, and I just chuckle. He look, and I say, And sometimes I say, I saw you look, and I start laughing. But come on, you men. I don't have a problem with the gentleman's club.
We don't
Don't
gaze.
spend all your money in the gentleman's club. Though pay these bills first. But go ahead.
That's right.
We don't gaze.
Food in there.
Well, the last time I went to one was years and years ago, but it was hard. We could hardly get in there with so many women in there.
How about it?
We could hardly get in there. There was so many women in there. I was like, we at the wrong spot. I ain't trying to see no dingleberries. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's just my opinion. If a woman has a problem with her man going to a gentleman's club, and I'm not saying every night, come on now. I just think there's some insecurities on her behalf. That's just how I feel. So I can tell you, this is the kind of wife I am. I am an event planner and designer. So on my husband's 50th birthday, we did the whole party bus thing, and we went bar hopping, and I had some exotic dancers scheduled to come back on that bus. So when we came back, it was a surprise. Yeah. And some women was hot about that. Y'all got a problem. We with our husbands. What is the problem with this form of an entertainment? I knew it was something the men would enjoy. But some women just have insecurities. Yeah. That's just my opinion.
My best friend wife did that for him. I think it was his 50th birthday, and there was so many people in there. Like I know we all know the same people, but but I know he knows people I don't know. That type of deal. So it was a lot of women in there. I was like, I didn't know who they were. Everybody just scattered around, and then the DJ was like, all right, it's time, blah, 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 woo, woo. And I'm like, it's time for what? And next thing I know, they start coming out the woodwork. And we had a great time. And I can't say any of the wives that were there, I didn't see nobody with everybody was throwing money and having a good time. Everybody was like getting, it wasn't that type of party. We was having a really good time.
Yeah, I don't think that's cheating. That's just.
I think with all of it, it's about what you communicate. It's the sneaking to the strip club and things like that. Whenever you're not comfortable telling your spouse, then that's the issue. But if your spouse knows you're going or whatever, then it's not cheating, because things are different for everybody. I mean, there's also couples who have what they call open relationships. Yeah. So if your spouse knows that you're sleeping with somebody else, then that's not cheating. It's all about the communication and the understanding, and it's going to be different for every couple. It's as long as it's not being done behind somebody's back, then it's not cheating.
Right. And some people with that open, I'm not with that.
I'm having to run back to the Bible real quick for you.
I ain't with that open relationship.
Yeah, it's a hard pass over here too. But I'm just if it's understood, then it's just not for anybody else to decide what is considered cheating in that relationship. Is my only thing. As long as you have two consenting adults who are being honest with each other, then to each their own.
Yeah, because people be inviting people into their bedrooms, and a lot of times, what I've seen with people I know that kind of live that kind of life, that swinger kind of lifestyle, because they got swinger clubs here in Atlanta. When you start inviting people into your bedroom like that, sometimes these people slide in your bedroom when you ain't there.
Right. It's a lot of that poly stuff is new here. And Bayou said it's the amount of engagement that is caused by the strip clubs to be developed. If we're talking about emotional cheating, that's a form of it.
Like Hans just now said, he said it for a different thing, but I'm putting it this way. Even in my home, my wife is not allowed to bring her friends, my friends, and all that stuff in our bedroom, period. Ain't nobody allowed to come in my bedroom, male or female, other than the kids.
I don't like that. You're right about that, man. I'm gonna tell you something. I got a pet, and my wife had her daughter-in-law, somebody, and then I don't like all the folks in my bedroom, bro. Right. I don't know. It just seemed like I mean, they was in there getting dressed, whatever they was doing. We go upstairs, get dressed. I don't come to the bedroom.
I'm not even married. I don't even like my sister coming in my room like that. Like, that's my space. That's
right. Yeah, I'm weird about that.
Like, why are you in here? What
I came downstairs. I'm in here. People all in my bathroom. What the hell going on in here?
And I'll be serious with you. It might be my wife's best friend or whatever, but the way I feel, I'm in my area, and who knows? She might be interested too. And she called me while I'm on the pot. And hey,
And exactly, I could have been running downstairs, but I came in. I see what the hell going on. I just felt so uncomfortable with seeing somebody in my bedroom. Like,
That's not cool. That's going too far for me. Anyway.
Yeah.
That's going too far.
Man, it was too far with me.
What's
I
the
just
name
had
of
that
the
look on my face. My wife knew what it was. When she seen that look on my face,
She knew
like,
what it was.
that's it. That's
yeah.
it.
Then she
Is
gonna
it
tell
J2
me
or J3? What's your name?
she doing my makeup.
What is
She
it?
doing my makeup.
J3GS Farms.
So J3, you said you wanted to go to the Bible. So I have a question though, because we're talking about poly and even open relationships and blah blah blah. So how about you went back to the Bible? So I just have a question. How about a woman? Because I know this happened to two different people. One woman would go to the swingers club because her husband was a quadriplegic. So she would go to the swingers clubs so that she would not have emotional relationships. This was just sexual relationships. And I know another woman, her husband was what you call it? I can't think of the name. When I want to say impotent, that's not the word.
Let me I know what you're trying to say. Let me put it to you this way. Once two people have sex, they become one. If it's your husband, you become one. If it's not your husband, you become one. And it's not legal because you didn't marry him. It says the man gets a wife. It didn't say you get wives. It only says one.
Well, y'all finna throw me up under the jail. Cause before I got married, boy, I was a honey. You was a honey.
Hey. You said before you got married. You said before you got married.
Wow, Alvin's on the panel.
Hey, Hans, you said before you got married. I'm in the same boat you is, and you know that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's called me old Mr. One Leg Up. Here you doing that?
Wow.
No, I'm joking.
But realistically, like you said, that's in the process of getting married and stuff. That's why Riaz, I hope you don't mind, bro, but I'm gonna use him. His culture is they don't have sex or anything until they get married.
Right.
The way we were brought up, some of us were brought up this way. You don't touch nobody until you get married. But due to the fact it was in the 70s and stuff, and a lot of things were coming our way, some of us did dip out. But we knew you don't do that unless you're married. And a lot of the kids, these 90s and all that stuff, hey, it says train up a child the way they go, but when they become adults, they will depart.
Right.
I was around in the 70s, so I don't know nothing about that.
But that thing was wild in the 70s. Hey, I was a kid in the 70s though, but you know what I'm saying? I can remember watching all them shows and Free Love and all these hippies and
that's another thing right there. There was a lot of movies out there that exploited us to that. So,
but my question is, what is these two women supposed to do if they have needs, right? And their husbands cannot give to fulfill their physical needs. My question to the panel and you is, what are they supposed to do?
That's between them.
If they had that conversation with their significant other, it's okay.
Okay, like you said, if the husband and wife come to a certain understanding, that's between them.
That's between them.
If he's against it, she better go find a rubber something.
Or he better learn how to eat a mango like J3 do.
Divorce.
He better learn how to eat a mango like J3 do.
Wow.
Shit.
Go get a mango, Jay.
I'm trying to. What about the mango? What?
Don't worry about that.
Have you ever eaten mango?
A mango is if you know, you know. If you don't know,
hey, you better learn how to eat a mango like J3. If you get,
You should do a whole video on eating a mango.
No, we shouldn't.
No, we should not. No, we shouldn't. Oh my gosh! Somebody else.
I asked for. It'll have to be a gentleman's class, but I asked to put ones or twos in the chat. Nobody ever did it, but the female. So we good.
Hey man, I just got lightheaded from laughing, bro. Oh my god.
You gonna go viral, sir. You gonna go viral.
Hey man.
Hey.
All right, so everybody's saying the toys. That's that they can still enjoy sex with toys and what have you. Okay,
yes.
So okay, I was just curious.
I tell you this much. Because I was in the service. And I was always gone. I intentionally went and bought one for my wife. It's still in the same pack now, and it's been over 30-something years.
Throw that thing away.
Yeah, man, that thing might mess around and give you gangrene.
They probably don't even make the batteries for that thing no more.
No, I don't want to put your eye out. Crank that up, put your eye out.
Because my thing is marriage should be deeper than that. Of course, sex is a part of marriage, but when you are really in love with someone and you're with the person who is meant for you, if something happens physically where sex is no longer an option, it becomes less important to both of you, in my opinion, because whatever the issue is going to be what is the most important to you all. And that emotional connection. That's why it's so important to be equally yoked and be with the person you're truly meant to be with. And then those issues won't come up because it's no longer important to either of you.
Thank you, Stay, for getting us back.
Say that again, Stace.
Equally yoked.
Equally
yoked.
He said an e-battery.
What that means. Let's talk about what that means.
Her name is Stay. S-T.
I know.
What do you say?
STAE.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Stace.
Oh, so Stay, let's talk about equally yoked. Let's talk about what that means.
Right. So equally yoked is something that I talk about a lot in my coaching because it actually goes beyond just your partnership with whoever you're, in a romantic relationship. I feel like you need to be equally yoked in all relationships, including your regular friendships. And it just means that you're of the same mindset, that you have the same morals, the same beliefs, the same type of goals, the same things are important to you. And when that happens, then the connection is deeper than some of the things that are more superficial. Of course, when we're in a romantic relationship, we want to have a healthy and robust sex life. But if you are hitting the target on all these other things, then that is not going to be the most important thing in a relationship. And like I said, it even goes into your friendships. When you have friendships where there's a lot of bickering and arguing and he says, she say, and whatever, then you're not equally yoked, especially as adults, because when you're grown, what you fussing about? So it's just about being in relationship and connection with people who truly have the same moral compass as you do, the same beliefs and the same mindset. And then you can navigate through these difficult situations without having to step out and do things that make the other one uncomfortable. Because even if somebody, and this is just my opinion, but even if your partner agrees to that, they're still not going to be comfortable with that. They are just not wanting to lose you or to seem selfish because they feel guilty because it's quote unquote their fault. So they're going to agree with that to maintain the relationship. But there are very few people who are really going to be comfortable with that.
Yeah, I definitely. But I like your definition of equally yoked because I agree with that definition. But I hear so many people using the term equally yoked to mean finances. That's all I hear. Oh, they weren't equally yoked and they talking about finances. And to me, finances is good and all that, but that'd be the last thing I'm worried about when I'm choosing a mate. What they make or how much. That's the last thing on my mind as a man. I can't speak for all men, but I don't care about, what I'm saying? Now, if you just sitting on your behind at home and you're not trying to reach whatever goals that you have for yourself, or you want to go, whatever it is that you want to do, you're not out there pursuing that, then I don't want nobody that's not trying to do nothing, that you're not trying to go anywhere. But as far as what your finances are, how much you make and this and that doesn't matter to me.
Right.
But I hear so many times.
So when you're equally yoked on a mindset basis and your moral compass and your goals, then the other things, finances included, are going to fall into place because you are like-minded people. So you're going to have the same goals and aspirations. So all that other stuff, finances, sex, all of those are like subcategories to what equally yoked should really be about, because when you have the mental in place, all of that other stuff is going to happen, because you're not, if you're equally yoked, you're not going to be with someone who doesn't have ambition, who's not a go-getter, who doesn't want to succeed financially.
There you go.
That's good. That's good.
We're down to about 20 people. And you know your girl got.
Well, I'm finna go up there and
Steve, we good. I got another couple. I got a big old cup of coffee here. We good. Let's keep going. Chill.
She ready to go. Miss T with the tea.
I'm gonna go make breakfast for my grandchild.
What you gonna make?
I'm gonna make him some. We're gonna make some breakfast potatoes, and you know he got his little 2 teeth at the bottom. He got 2 coming in at the top. So Papa, I've been feeding him, trying to get him nice and fat before he go back to New Jersey Thursday. But yeah, I'm gonna go up and make him some breakfast potatoes and stuff like that.
On the way.
Get him nice and chunky before he go back.
Then he be saying, "I can't wait to go back to Papa."
Hey man,
how old is he?
He just turned 1 on Thanksgiving.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that one now. He turned 1, and Avery, she's 9. Kalicha, he's 2, and Cam, he was born in August.
You got grandbabies. You like?
Well, my daughter, my oldest daughter, she's married, but she has her and her husband. They have 3 children, and then Lucius has 1. Yeah.
How many you got, Jigs? How many grandbabies you got?
Ooh. Babies are grandkids.
Grandkids.
I got 6.
Wow.
I got the youngest one is 2, 3, 1 and 4, 5 months.
4 or 5. Okay. Yeah. I'm waiting for my, I'm not rushing anybody, but my oldest son, I told him he need the A, bro. If you don't have hey man.
Yeah. Tell him join the competition.
Well, when he's ready, but hey man, he okay.
How old is he?
He's 36.
Oh wow. You got a 36-year-old? You old?
Yeah. I have a 36-year-old. I'm 56 years old, Miss T.
56.
That's my oldest is 36.
Miss T, you had to say it like that.
33 now.
Everybody always be like, Miss T, you still young? I thought everybody was about the same age as me. We old.
Nah. Yeah, me 56 don't bother me. No. I hope I make 57.
That's right.
God willing.
That's not old, girl. That is not old.
I'm hoping I see 57.
Oh, Jay,
turned 2 weeks ago, and I'm happy about it.
Yeah, I want to see 57.
52.
52. Okay.
We'll stay.
Yeah.
I just didn't know hands was that old.
52.
Yeah, I'm 56. I'm trying to make 57 next year if God willing.
I'll be 58 next month. Woo, Jesus. I'm like,
oh my gosh, you look amazing.
Thank you. I'll be 58 next month. I'm like, Lord, I thank you. Hallelujah.
I'm trying to tell you.
God, I thank you.
I
go back, I don't know why they keep talking about age. They looking, they know me and you, so I don't know why they talking about age.
Now, J3,
you were about the 60s and 70s earlier, so I know.
J3 was there when Moses dropped them plates.
See there, come on now. Oh, man.
It was 15 It was 15 commandments.
I was like, this is what we do. We just crack jokes on each other.
It was 15 commandments. J3 was there when Moses dropped one.
Hey, I ain't mad. I'm getting ready to turn 63.
Okay.
You said how old?
I'm getting ready to turn 63.
That's awesome.
Wow.
I don't have no grandchildren. Y'all have 0 grandkids. My oldest, but he joined us through adoption, is 30. Him and his brother. But my oldest birth son is 23. So I have 3 birth kids. My twins are 19 and then 23. And then my 2 sons, and to explain why I say I don't have no grandkids, they Well, I don't know. I don't have no grandkids. Let me rephrase that. And my two oldest joined us through adoption. They're 30 and 28. Yeah, they joined us at 6 and 8 years old. So
okay, so they're around that age for to get married and have family.
Yeah, so we're going to Jamaica Saturday, and my oldest has a +1, so his girlfriend is coming. So it'll be 8 of us.
That's what's up.
Yes,
that's what's up.
I just want to thank all y'all for coming up on the panel. Jay Jordan been over here talking crap over here on Instagram the whole time. You gonna make that baby some potatoes. I'm about to
ask him why he didn't come on the panel.
He said he's staying in the bushes from now on. He tired of everybody picking on him.
Stand your ground, man. Stand your ground.
Hey, J3, I got him some broccoli cereal.
I got some grandkids if you want to borrow some. No, thank you, Big Rooster.
How many grandkids he say?
He said he got some. I think he got like 4, I want to say.
The one who said they can borrow some. Who said that?
No, Big Rooster.
You want to borrow some?
You need some.
Yeah, I'm not ready yet, but I can borrow some and send them right back. I'm good.
Yes, I have 3.
And that's 6.
Yep,
You got 6.
I got 11-year-old I could send to you, but he gonna cost you.
Well, y'all just dropping kids off like it ain't nothing. Like y'all been trying to get ready.
No, I'm not worried about getting the money. He gonna get the money from me.
Yeah,
Man, I'd rather have the boys than the girls, because them girls, boy, good God Almighty.
I have 5 boys. I'm good.
There it is.
But that costs a little different with them girls.
Stay, you got any grandkids?
You said 3, I think, right, Stay?
Yep, I have 3 and 1 on the way.
Oh,
that's what I'm talking about.
Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about. Congratulations.
We are going into a whole nother story.
I know. We got to go because Miss T is trying to go. Happy holidays.
I'm going to go cook for my grandbaby.
All right, bye, Hands and Dirty. Bye, Stay. Bye, Alvin.
Bye, everybody.
So I guess I go cook this bacon now since you want to run us off.
Yeah, cook some bacon. See everybody tomorrow. Bye.
Much love. Much love.